want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
This act is over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to put this filth behind us.
Phenomenal.
You can get it jumping. You can get it pumping. You can get it pressing a suit. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. A long cold Vic.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden K-time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Streets go.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack? You better watch your back.
I am a maverick. I am a savage. I am a legend. I am a madman. You never know what I'm going to do next. I am a mad lad.
Why does it do that to me? Why? Why does it do that to me? That was the best. You guys missed the best intro I've ever said. StreamYard. You gotta love it. You've got to love it. Well, welcome all you. What did I say? I said I welcomed all the mad lads. I welcomed the mad whams. I welcomed the bogans. I had one damn job, bankrupt, says Snark to come. I know. Boomercroft strikes again. Oh yeah. Lord Raven has it. It was a funny joke. Yeah, you all missed out on it. How the bloody hell are you going tonight? I hope you're well. We're going to talk about the same thing everyone else on the internet is talking about: Hogwarts Legacy. Man, my shorts on those things have just been going banana bonkers. There's so much going on in there. I'm not going to play it. I don't have time for that, but I can talk about it. We can look at some hilarious incidences that has arisen because of it. Snarkton says Malin streaming over you. He does that all the time now. If it's not Shane, it's Malin. If it's not Malin, it's Ethan. It's not Ethan, it's Reenie. We're all clawing for your attention. But I do hope some of you will stay here. We might have a more intimate show than normal. That's okay. It is what it is. It's like primetime television. You can choice of channel. But before we do any of that, we must stand on tradition. And I'm very happy to say a fellow here has reclaimed his first spot here. The man who currently holds the Wrenchy for the most firsts, Jeremy Burtz. Congratulations there. It's two for this year. I like seeing it. Did you see Melanie Mack's character name on Hogwarts Legacy? I did not. I've not actually watched any. I've heard good things about the game because people tell me now that I have these videos. But no, I haven't watched any of it. It feels like it's one of those games you probably can't watch a playthrough on, because it's like you do whatever you want, don't you? I don't know. We'll get to it. The stream is so intimate, says Mo. Bancroft and the camera are now the Bill and Frank of CG. Do you like my beard? It's growing in. It's definitely growing in. I might have to trim it out a little bit. It's looking a bit raggy. Raggedy? Is that a word? Hail Mo Biggs. Who else is in here? David G. Hale. He was watching Yellow Flash Hogwarts. There you go. Bretsky the Great's here. Hyper Wizard. Who else is here? I say hello to Louis. I say hello to Hostman, Lombasi. Hail Rick Sailor. I love it when Rick's in the chat. Norin Rad's here. Agent Zero. Snark's here. For now. We'll see how long that lasts. Stephen Rockwood's here. Who else is here? Who else can I say hello to? Dark Lord Fudd. Double Stick Dude. Welcome. Do we know Double Stick Dude? Thank you for joining us here in the chat. Is Camel's video game show on tonight? Rob is sick, but I think the show is going on, and we will be playing Donkey Kong. Fingers crossed that will all happen. Felix has the link. Masters here. Let me send the link to my fine exalted guests tonight. We will be having Donkey Madness, aka the Quaff. I don't know his real name. Is his real name out there? You know him. The Quaff. It's the Quaff. Jose Garcia, I believe that is his real name. He'll be joining us as well. These two have been working together and separately. I thought it would be great to get them on together. Be a bit friendly. Jeremy Eisenfire is here. JKB tricking the F out of these Dannies. Mo brought up a great point earlier, because it's not as if J.K. Rowling is quote unquote on our side. We barely agree with her on anything. We do agree with her that big burly rapist males should probably not be sent to female prisons. I think we can all come to an agreement on that. But the rest is, probably not. Probably not. But it's just that the activists, they demand such strict purity these days that even she is driven out and becomes a number one villain. So that's an interesting turn of events. I don't think anyone was expecting, even last year. Enemy of my enemy, something, says Sark. Indeed. I had a boop, which means we are joined by a guest. Let's let him in. Welcome him with what is that on your? Have you got like a headphone sock?
Oh my goodness! You haven't heard the situation going on with my sock head?
No, I saw you in a car the other day on a JDA stream, and you had like orange sideburns. I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, I didn't inquire further.
That's the new. I guess that's the new.
Is that your natural sideburn color?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're salt and pepper on top, but red on the beard.
If I grew up my beard, it would be all red. You're
like a Scottish. I don't know what you are.
Some kind of weird Irish, Japanese, Asian hybrid. My mother's from Australia, so we got the Irish blood in me.
No shit, your mother's from Australia. Yeah, we are part British, part Irish down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a prison colony, so that's where the British sent all the Irish.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they're British that wanted to lord over the natives.
Mm.
We don't need to go into any of that. When you have F off money, says D, you can try and cancel all they want. We're talking about Rowling tonight for the first half of the show.
Oh, nice.
We'll get into your new book. I don't know where Jose is. I just want to double check. Did I send him the link? I did. Cool. All right.
Jose Garcia.
As long as he has the link, he can make it in here. I don't know. Twitter's been acting the fool, just for the last 2 hours or something. So
yeah, I was worried that I wasn't going to get your message for this. I was like,
like, what are we going to do? I'm going to have to like tweet out my email address. Do this.
Tag me in it.
Mobig says Jose has drawn 3 pages since the show started. Yeah, he just has to finish them up and then he'll pop in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Quaff. Do I call you Quaff?
Yeah, that's a good name for me. My real name is unpronounceable by the layman, so
That's why. Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah. Do not drop that on me. I don't want to be
I won't leave
struggling
until you pronounce it correctly.
I don't want to be struggling over any of that. All right, Jose is here.
Yo, what
Welcome,
up?
Jose.
Hey,
What up, guys?
I'm gonna put Quaff down the bottom for now because then he doesn't get his head chopped off. And we don't want to chop off the Quaff's beautiful Quaff
thank you, thank you.
with my banner.
It's my trademark.
But actually, we can bring this up. We can put that right there. I like that. Oh Shotgun Samurai launched. Was that 15 days ago? 16 days ago?
Yeah, about almost 2 weeks ago. A little more than 2 weeks. Yeah.
Shotgun Samurai Legends is out there. It is available. I have the link in the description for anyone who wants to check it out. He likes the cut of the Quaff's Quaff and likes it. We're going to check this out shortly. Before we're going to talk about Jose. We're going to talk about. I don't know if you've been following any of the Hogwarts Legacy stuff, but we're going to chat a little bit about it.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Yeah, I've been following that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you watch your buddies the Clownfish's YouTube channel, they've been going at it hard, and I've been enjoying their videos. It's very hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been watching all of the Asmongold videos, and they're pretty cool. And all the backlash, all this stuff is pretty crazy.
It's so funny. It's too good. It's too good. And speaking of Clownfish, this is the book that you did with Neon and Geeky Sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
Which man, what is it up to now? $100,000.
Wow.
Well, that's only on the Indiegogo. We have a Kickstarter too, but that ended like a couple of months ago. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What did it make on Kickstarter? Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it made? What it got to on Kickstarter?
Yeah, Kickstarter, I guess. I think it did 20,000 or 10,000. I can't remember the numbers really well, but the Indiegogo was the big one.
Nice. And I believe you also have some updates for us on Illuminavox. We will get into all of that in the last half of the show. Hang on here. Dark Lord Fudd says, "Love Shotgun Samurai 1. Looking forward to the next one."
Thank you.
You have a fan there, Quaff.
Woo! Love it.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Excellent to see.
For actually reading.
But before we get into any of that, can I just show you? I first want to show you this. This is me. This is me today. I took possession of 1,000 Quick Pack mailers. And if anyone doesn't know what a Quick Pack mailer is, I don't need 1,000, but I don't know. It's like it costs too much to buy them. You got to buy them in bulk. I don't know. Anyway. But it's tied me over. I wrote tie me over. Yeah, you don't want to tie me over. Tied me over with a D for a while. And we can spy there. There's Mel's very clean looking lawnmower over there. Trust me, it's a lot dirtier looking in real life. I don't know why it looks so clean, but that's there. So really all we are waiting on now is the books. They're at the printers. The proofs have all been approved. So, I mean, hopefully, probably next week, hopefully they'll be coming in and we'll be good to go. And we'll be sending out. So I think we sold 210 of these. I made the reprints with a new cover, Jose and Quaff. Oh, here it is here.
Oh, nice.
This is what it looks like. I was showing this off yesterday on the
oh, you're out of camera.
On my draw stream. There we go.
Oh, that one.
So I love the proofs of the cover.
Nice.
I even did a test signing on it with the big fat chrome pen.
Oh, cool.
It was 100% my idea. So that looks really nice. Ooh, it's like metallic.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it is. It is. I just need to learn how to sign better, and then we're good to go. So there's that.
Very nice.
It does. It does. Auction off the proofs. Do you guys want to buy a proof that I ripped the end off? I don't know. Maybe that's what I saw. That's what Ethan was doing, is like auctioning off one-off proofs and stuff that he has lying around his office. Maybe I should do that too. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that tonight. There is something else though I think we need to look at. Actually, I got to stop sharing this because I think there's sound that goes with it. And I gotta share this in a Chrome tab. You know what it's like. It's friggin' StreamYard. doing this thing to me. I don't know why. All right, let me make sure that the audio is on. I want to know if you guys have seen this. This is a very brief distraction. I mean, this feels like we need something. I think it feels like we need to talk about this.
All right.
Have you seen this? Do you know what this is? I know you've probably seen something that looks like it before, but this is on a scale hitherto never before witnessed.
Huh. I guess the Earth's having a baby.
What is this?
Congratulations.
Do you have any? I know. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Is the Earth panspermia? Is the Earth impregnating the sky?
Or is that from the sun and it's impregnating the Earth?
Thankfully, the internet exists, and we were able. Some clever person was able to uncover what this was. And if I scroll down here, we'll be able to find it. Hopefully, not too far down. Oh, come on! Oh, someone said they're looking. They're looking for that cloud. Mo says it's clearly time to launch Aerith's Coomsters. Damn it! There it is. There. That's what I.
The Chinese balloon.
It's just looking for the Chinese spy balloon. It's going to impregnate it, and we're going to have.
The Coomers finally made it.
Oh my
god! Chinese spy baby that's going to fall from the sky, and I guess it's going to start a new religion. I don't know what is. I don't know what's happening in 2023, but this was not what I predicted. What was going to be coming in the first part of 2023? It's the coming of the Comet.
The Comet.
The Comet.
Oh, and hail D. Wow, gifting 5 memberships. Bloody legend. Gifting them to Lord Ravener, Hostman, Jay, Aviator, and Buck Nasty. D, you know what I owe you. I owe you this, my friend. You deserve it. More than anyone.
Well, cheers, biggies.
All right. I guess we probably should talk about the topic that I said we were going to talk about, because we only have so much time. We have 2 books we need to look at too. Well, even more than that. Why I'm reviewing Hogwarts Legacy. This is the cope. This is the cope that exists out there. This is gaming sites. What does it say? It's our world, not hers. It's ours. You didn't make it.
It's just a book, people. Just a freaking book.
Seth and I did a whole stream on this. Because you guys remember, like, Harry Potter was the SJW book. It was the thing. And
that's what I love about this whole situation.
It became a meme. It was like, read another book. And now it's like we live in Bizarro world. I mean, no one could have imagined. You didn't build that, says Moby.
You didn't build that.
Adam Kemper for 5. Sorry, guys. I was practicing Kamehamehas again. I'm getting better.
Oof.
I don't know
Good
what
luck,
that
man.
is.
That did look like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good luck with it, Adam Kemper. This has been the cope. It has just been an absolute delight. I've been making these shorts on this thing, once every 4 days or so, just to like allow something new to happen. But something new was happening every single day, and I swear every day it was like this for me. my favorite clip of all time. I'm glad you didn't know what that was, says Mo. Well, yeah, it's probably something weeby. Micro says, I just find the whole thing so stupid. The game is going to make huge money no matter based on its quality. It's Harry Potter. That was another. I couldn't find it, but someone was like, I don't understand why everyone's going crazy for this Harry Potter game. It's like, it's probably now after Star Wars drove off a cliff. Marvel, there's nothing left there. DC whatever. Like Harry Potter
Yeah.
is pretty much it for the behemoth IPs and franchises. It's the biggest franchise in the world probably at this point. And they're like, why is this so popular? I thought we boycotted this. Sorry, didn't work. But I just love the cope of all these corrupt journalist sites. Like, I guess I have to do
It's
my
so
job.
funny them like justifying like prerequisitely their review. Guys.
Yeah,
Why
it was
I'm
on this one
reviewing?
here. Where is it? Hang on. Not that one. This one. Hogwarts Legacy review. This is IGN. And okay, doing the review. And they love it. It's like, what did they give it, a 9 or something? And it's like, oh, it's amazing, pretty much. This is like exactly everything I ever wanted out of a video game. Oh, and concerning the elephant in the room. Now we have to talk about J.K. Rowling, blah, 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 blah. As a critic, it's my job to divorce, blah, 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 blah. Cope, and seethe harder. It is just...
It's like Snape
Lord of
killed Dumbledore all over again.
You were the chosen one. Oh,
She was the chosen one. But she had the audacity to say, you know what? It's probably not a great idea to send Denise, what does your boy Zach say? Government name Larry, 5-time serial rapist, over to the ladies' prison. How about we don't do that? And they lost their mind. It's our world. If that's the case, where's my money? Yeah, I want some of that Harry Potter money, please. There was also, now here's what now where am I looking here? Okay, this one. This is since the game has gone out. So the game, I mean, it didn't even need to be good. It's great that it is, because that's just the icing on top. It's like it completes the story that started with the boycott that just landed flat on its face. And obviously they tried with the whole, oh, she's a transphobe thing, and then late in the game they noticed that really wasn't going to do anything, so they tried a Hail Mary pass the day before it launched to say, oh, the goblins, that's actually a Jewish slur.
I remember that.
I remember that. Yeah,
the orcs, they did that with the orcs in
Lord of the Rings. Yeah,
it's like, that sounds like a you problem, buddy.
I know, right? And Dungeons and Dragons. And then they're like, oh, that's that's supposed to be like alt-right slur for Jews, and that obviously got the reception that you would imagine it got. That was actually my most popular.
Thanks so much.
26,000 views on that thing. Zed Comics just backed Shotgun Samurai back at number 81. Hail!
Thanks.
If anyone does back
Thanks so much.
any book related to these two. Now, Jose, you have a bunch of books.
I got a lot of books. Yeah,
you got a lot of what do they say? Pokers in the fire, because you can't like sit down. I got to be working on 10 projects at once. I got to draw 100 pages a day.
Yep, that's me.
Quaff is like me. He's a little bit more human in his ambition. Just like, can we just like do a book at a time?
I have fleshy arms. I don't have these robots that you have, Jose.
I know. Yeah,
AI,
that's why he's not on camera. Jose's like, what's that Indian god with
Shiva
arms?
thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Shiva or Vishnu. Yeah.
But this one here was brilliant, guys. So this is I think it's quite a big Twitch streamer. How to all you Twitch streamers? I've actually been getting some people watching this on Twitch. I know, right? Veronica. Do you reckon Veronica was born Veronica?
Probably government name Vincent.
Probably. Actually, speaking of Twitch, we are, of course, simulcast as ever live on Rumble. Now, we've got 387 people not watching on Rumble, but subscribed. We do have someone watching over there, Athaline and Megatonic Audio, who's telling me no sound, doofus. Are there 3 people in the chat? Yeah, I've already done this nearly 1,000 times. There's 3 people. There are 3 people in the chat who haven't subscribed to me on Rumble who can get me up to 390 subscribers. That would be very much appreciated. I'm trying to build that thing over there. Man, I saw Memeology had his friggin' YouTube just taken over for like a week. Every time I see that stuff happens, there was another guy who just his channel disappeared. And he like massive, a huge gamer. And I checked his stats. He's like, oh, he had 6 million views today. I'm like, could you imagine? It's just going like gone. That always scares the crap out of me. Like we're building our channels up. But anyway, back to this. A statement on Hogwarts Legacy. On Saturday 4th, I was made aware of the extensive and blatant ad campaign for Hogwarts Legacy on Twitch, utilizing and interrupting streams to promote this offensive product. Hogwarts Legacy is a product ultimately of funding J.K. Rowling, whose well-documented stance on trans people remains firmly rooted in a callous disregard for human life. Therefore, I will not be streaming to Twitch. And while this ad campaign remains active, I call on every streamer, each and every one of you out there, to join me together in arms in taking a stance against bigotry, hatred, and those who support such views. I call on Twitch to end this harmful relationship to Hogwarts Legacy and continue to take steps towards providing a safe place for the trans community. So that was a couple of days ago. I wonder how that went. Hogwarts Legacy is dominating.
Yeah, good luck.
Of course. That's what happens.
I wish I could play Antonio Banderas again. This is music to my ears for what it means. And it's on YouTube as well. People are going nuts with it. People are streaming this thing, getting massive numbers. Anyone who's doing videos on it it's going gangbusters. I love what this says, what it demonstrates about the culture war and the situation. It exposes these activists. Like it exposes this person. This person only has the power that is given to them by these corporations who bend the knee. Now, thankfully, Portkey Games, they didn't bend the knee. They just, and it's not like, this is the thing, like, it's not even about them bending the knee. This is not a conservative outfit. This is just a AAA game producer. They have trans characters in here. They have gay characters in here. It's not an anti-trans game. It's exactly what you would expect from, corporate entertainment these days, except it's not going to basically delete probably 5+ years of work on the whims of some loudmouth activists.
I know
on Twitter.
Like, sorry guys, wrap up ship.
I know, right? Sorry. So people don't like JK. We got to all this work and all your jobs. We got to just can that. Adam Kemba for 10. I've got friends who are anti-JK. They're still going to buy the game, but they want to donate to trans rights movements as penance. Talk about trying to have their cake and eat it too. Penance. Yeah.
It's all a religion to these people. It really is.
Yeah, I have some experience with some of the SJWs here in Mexico. They're torn between buying this game because it looks so good and they can't buy it, and they are just, you can see they're thirsting over the game, but if they play it, they're gonna be eaten alive. So that sucks for them.
I love it.
They wanted total control over Harry Potter. That goes all the way back. So Shant and I talked about this. Back in the day, they had a Wikipedia that they were making of Harry Potter, and it was a big site. And even Rowling said, "Oh, this is really cool. Do your thing, guys." And then they wanted to make a book and publish it as a definitive guide to Harry Potter. And Rowling was like, tap the brakes. You don't get to sell the definitive official Harry Potter encyclopedia. Harry Potter belongs to me. Yeah. I never sold it. So yeah, you guys don't own it. And that was sort of the beginning of the breakup. And then it was when she started, not giving in to the most, and she's pro-trans. That's what's so stupid about this. She is pro-trans. She is all the things that you would imagine her to be. She's just like, she draws a line in the sand and says, okay, I'll get up to here, but I'm not going over on that side. But they demand complete purity and absolute cult. You're right there, Murph. What else have and now they want control of obviously they want control of the video game. It's weird. Like, actually, Neon pointed this out, that they over on Clownfish. There's some reason this isn't happening over Harry Potter Lego, Harry Potter theme parks, Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter's merch and everything. Harry Potter puzzles. Like, it's because they think that they had ownership or control over video games. They'd sort of been running on that assumption ever since Gamergate, pretty much. And that's what I love that this is exposed as, is no, they don't actually have control in the same way that they have over politics and corporate business, academia. They thought they had that same level of control in video games, and clearly not. And the meltdown is what we're all just like. We're like kids in a candy store here, eating all these delicious treats.
Yes.
They don't get to decide. Turns out they don't get to decide what reality is. That was the argument. I'm getting so many comments on these shorts that I'm doing, and it's like, you're not engaging in the argument. I'm like, I reject the argument outright. You don't get to decide what reality is and say that's reality. Now I'm on the defense. You want to put me on the back foot? Like, no, I'm not on the back foot. I'm not playing this game. Like, I don't accept that you're a transphobe. I don't even accept the word transphobe. I don't accept it. I'm not following your premise. The line in the sand has been drawn. We're not going back. And this is brilliant because it's a game of such magnitude. It's so popular. It's everywhere now. It's like taken over YouTube. There's so many huge numbers of people are like really like waking up to this and seeing, because what are they saying now? Oh, we need to be able to bully people. This is the gamer here. And essentially this article is look at this. Big news is Hogwarts Legacy. One cisgender streamer got upset, blah, blah, blah. Like, cried. Like, they're like advocating for bullying.
Wow.
So yeah, they're like,
they're finally video on this. Open about what they're doing.
Oh yeah, no, totally. They're out and proud about this, and so many people are waking up and seeing this. It's obviously this has happened in comics now for years, but comics is such a tiny niche compared to video games, which is bigger than movies.
Yeah, it's like the biggest entertainment industry, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, everyone's like, oh, if you're supporting something that's going to harm trans, I don't accept it. I'm not going to defend. I'm not going to argue why this isn't. That is a bogus argument to begin with. I don't accept your argument as reality. You don't just get to come in and say, hey, this game harms trans people. Therefore, if you play it and buy it or enjoy it or watch it or stream it or whatever, you're harming trans people. No. Don't accept it. You don't get to run this emotional blackmail on everyone. That's it. Point.
Yeah, I always say, what is it? Like, ridiculous arguments can be dismissed immediately because they're ridiculous.
Yeah. People want you to have a dialectic on Twitter and YouTube comments and all that sort of stuff. It's like, no, I reject it outright. On its face. Rejected.
It's like you are ants squabbling there, and I am standing above your anthill.
Yeah, I didn't need to get down on your level. Start
getting
all of this reminds me of a tweet. About The Last of Us. Did you see the episode 3 with Bill and Frank?
Yeah.
So there was this viral tweet that I see today that was like, oh yeah, I bet all the chats are gonna be mad about Bill and Frank, and if they're mad, wait until season 2, right? Because of The Last of Us 2 was such garbage, right? But there was this reply tweet, which I really loved, which said, oh, well, I actually didn't see episode 3. I was so busy with all my chat friends, with all 500,000 of my chat friends playing Hogwarts Legacy. So we weren't watching the show.
Either way, it's just, man, I feel energized by this, even though I'm not going to play the game. I don't have time to play games. We're artists. Like, I have time to play video games.
You don't have time to play video games?
No.
Oh man,
I got a family, man.
You have time.
You telling me, Jose, you have time to play? You do not have time to play video games, Jose.
I do have. I have time for family, work, and video games. I cannot leave any of those.
Do you sleep?
Yeah, a lot.
Jose, do you by any chance have possession of the time stone? What?
I just read a couple of great books about productivity 10 years ago, and that's it. That's all there was to it. It's not like magic, guys.
I points out Bancroft plays video games every week on a live stream. That is true, actually.
Yes. You should play Howard's Legacy, man. You should play Howard's Legacy. I'd love to see that.
Like, I have to download it from my Mac. Is it available? I don't even know.
There's it is on Steam, I think. Yeah.
You idiot. You have a gaming stream on tonight. All right. I'm a hypocrite. Houseman says, "Get out of my hobby, piss ants." Yeah, they really thought they were in control, and they're not, and it's glorious.
Mm-hmm.
But something else that's glorious is this right here.
Whoa!
Shotgun Samurai, just recently launched 2 weeks ago by this man right here, the man with the coif and the socks on his headphones. I'm gonna have to I apologize. I should have downloaded the trailer because I hate to have to like go in and out of things, but let me one day StreamYard will allow me to share multiple things at once and play audio, but today is not that day. Where is it? Okay, Chrome tab. All right, we're here. Finally, let's play the trailer.
Yes.
For Shotgun Samurai Legends, and then let's talk about it and hopefully sell some damn books.
Shotgun Samurai.
Yeah.
It's on the countryside, in the hills, nowhere to hide. Just waiting, ready to strike. Who can save us now? Shotgun Samurai in their sights. Shotgun Samurai strikes with might. A worthy opponent here to fight. Shotgun boom. Shotgun boom.
Boom.
Thank you, D.
In their sights.
There's Jose Garcia.
Whoa, that guy is productive.
You
He put
know.
the rest of us to shame.
Every book in CG is now done by Jose Garcia.
I know. Do my book.
Oh, we have to watch the
79
second.
backers. You raised $5,000 on this thing. I got to watch a second trailer.
Don't worry, it's Jabba's trailer. He'll kill me if you don't watch it. Don't worry, it's
I'll watch it.
It's right there. The one with the yellow ball. That one.
It better have the song.
Oh, it has something.
Still sharing audio. All right, let's do it.
You buy now.
You buy now. All right, that was worth it. That was absolutely worth it.
That's the trailer for Nuclear Fallout Samurai, Jabba's sequel.
What is Mo saying? His boy George Travelis just got Harry Potter for Game Boy Color and is convinced there are tiny wizards inside the magic game box. Oh. Man, that trailer was great. All right, we are here. We're back again for another bite. This is Shotgun. I mean, is this the follow-up? What are we talking about here? What do we got here?
I would say it's more like a
anthology.
Like an anthology. It's 3 solo stories following each of the 3 main characters: Shotgun Samurai, George, and Tofu. So I say, we saw them together as a team. Now let's see them on their journeys before they met. So
I'm feeling you. I used to read a webtoon that was a boy who worked at a noodle shop, and I'm just saying, like, the art and sort of what I know of this book reminds me a little bit of that. And he would go out and do like sort of One Punch Man stuff. But that's Tales from the Ramen Shop. Just reminded me of that in the
Oh,
in the
interesting.
trailer. It's fun
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's get down here. So you hired now, Jose. Did you do this in an afternoon? How did this come about?
Oh yeah, you know, I had a little
contacted
time. Yeah, I had a little time in between, you know, tying my shoes and, you know, taking a
Walking
shower.
to your computer.
Yeah. No, this actually took. We were going a little bit slow. Like I remember giving the Quaff. He told me like he needed this. There was no time limit, but I started, you know, giving him the inks like 1 month, and the other month I was doing colors, and I really, really was enjoying this kind of story because all of this is very action oriented. So this was pretty much my thing, you know, like big action scenes. We start doing this in kind of like black and white. We wanted to go for the manga style, but we decided to finish the pages in color, and I think they look pretty good. And I don't know.
Oh, they look amazing. Like this looks so suited. Quaff, you must have just been like pulling your hair out with how good
I was
these
like, I don't like to admit it, but I cried when I saw these pages for the first time.
Get up a bit.
There's the second time in my life I've ever cried.
And then did you tweet about it? Like, what's his face?
Kevin Smith.
I
take a video of myself.
Believe what I just saw. Man, these look amazing. What happens in this story?
So basically, in Shotgun Samurai, we hear that throughout the volume 1, there's this whole theme about something he did something horrible in his past that he's trying to make amends for. So this is actually the beginning of when he gets recruited by the Shogun, and it leads him down to what down that dark path. So right now he's just a wandering samurai, and then he gets met up by an agent of the Shogun, and basically recruits him for his very first mission. And so that's
an action
where
infused.
Yeah.
You've convinced Hostman. He's back at number 82.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. It's gonna be great.
Hostman is one of my maddest lads in the chat these days. Mega commenter. Great to have here.
Yeah.
And backer of books, supporter of what we're doing here. Making look at that panel. Holy crap. Get him.
You think these are good? Can't wait to see the other pages that he's done. Like, it keeps getting better and better.
But you gotta buy the book to see those.
What?
You gotta buy the book to see the
rest. Story.
Yeah. I wrote this like with Jose in mind because he did the cover from volume 1. And I was like, I want an entire book like this.
Yeah.
So I made sure, you know, Shotgun Samurai is just doing so much shotgun action in this whole thing. He got it down right because I wanted to do this whole kind of gun fu kind of thing. He's a samurai, you know, and he has a shotgun. So he still wields it like a sword because, you know, he's a samurai. And Jose was able to get that look and feel down perfectly.
That's awesome. Jeremy agrees. Awesome.
Thank you, Jeremy.
So now we've got Tales from the Ramen Shop.
Oh, I love that. I love that one.
Such a fun story. Like if you've read volume 1,
here? With that quaff.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I asked Felsbug to design a character. Maybe it is. He's the bad guy.
Well, there you go. It definitely is you then.
Now, oh my goodness, what's he saying? Maybe I gotta talk to him a bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, these look great. These look amazing.
Thank you.
I like how they're a completely different tone. Now, did you write all of these?
Yeah, I wrote all these.
You wrote all of them.
So, I kind of wanted to kind of stretch my writing chops in this because, I'll admit I was proud of my writing in volume 1. So I kind of wanted to see if I can write for other artists as well.
Is this your love letter to ramen? This heavenly aroma, the tasteful thickness of it. I mean, yeah, we each have our thing that we love in life. You got to celebrate that.
If you ever go to Japan, you got to have like real Japanese ramen. There's nothing else like it in this world. I'm telling you. But yeah,
I'll have to take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get Mel. Like she doesn't. I think she go to Japan. I think she's not interested in traveling to Asia. She wants to go to South America. I'd prefer to go to Asia in terms of like holidaying. But I guess we'll just have to compromise and go to the States or something.
California's in the middle.
Was Shotgun Samurai inspired by
Rurouni Kenshin?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Thank you,
actually,
Jose.
Yeah, there was a lot of. I did take a lot of inspiration from Rurouni Kenshin to help out with the story. So yeah, wandering samurai kind of trope. I was a huge fan of Rurouni Kenshin growing up. So
excellent. Let me jump back to something that Jose is working on, and we'll jump back onto Shotgun Samurai after that. So let me pull this up because Jose, you have a couple of things you want to show off. I assume because you have some. We'll talk about Crimson Ren first, and then we'll jump back into the last story on Shotgun Samurai. So Crimson Ren, which is a behemoth of a campaign, 100,000 on Indiegogo, untold numbers on Kickstarter that I'm not aware of, but I'm told it's over there. Jose, you drew this whole book?
Yep. Yeah. If you have seen me disappearing from the chats for the last 6 months, it's because I was finishing so many books. And this was one of them. This was one of the big ones. Crimson Ren. This was done with Clownfish TV. And this is a story pretty much is the Goonies in a steampunk world about some kids just grabbing this map of this magical guy, this magical place, and they're chasing after it. So that's pretty much what it is. And I really love working on this. I really love doing steampunk stuff. And most of the stuff that I haven't that's on my wheelhouse, it's pretty much all of these, right? Like it's animated, kind of animated style, steampunk, action adventure. So, and I'm actually very, very impressed with Neon and Geeky's writing because it's very much like animation. So the pacing is incredibly different than a regular American comic book. So this is more like kind of like animation like. So it feels like a series. So
Neon worked in the industry, didn't he? Didn't he?
Yeah,
he says that sometimes.
Yeah, he has working. Well, he was working a lot of stuff. We've been talking. We've been talking in the chats, and all the people he knows, all the stuff that he's doing, in the back rooms, all that stuff. It's pretty crazy. He knows a lot of stuff. There's a lot of animation guys. There's a lot of stuff going on Clownfish TV right now, but
he's always talking about how he's going to buy all the comic book.
I think he can. I think he can. Yeah,
journalist sites when they go bust, he's going to buy them all and then just start making them actually be good, which would be
it'd be pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Adam Miller say Jose is still one of the most productive quality artists I've seen. I mean, dude,
thanks a lot.
Hey, Adam, what's up?
Captures. Adam Miller is, and that's amazing coming from Adam Miller.
He did one of my covers, by the way.
Yeah, nice. He's an incredible artist. Absolutely crushing it right now. Look at this. That's a real place. You feel like you're in the middle of a story there. That's a real talent that you've got there to be able to capture that.
So much detail.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, it's the detail, but it's also the composition. It's the storytelling. It's the atmosphere. I see what you're saying with the animation. Like you can almost see this all moving, and you can hear the sounds and stuff. So you really nailed it.
Thanks a lot.
What you've done here with this, it's just really, really top-notch stuff. Did you did you help these guys develop it, or did they see you out there and said, "Hey, we want you as our artist"?
So they already have this story, written for the last 20 years. They actually pitched it to First Second Books, and I was working on First Second Books before coming to CG. So it was kind of funny because they saw me on the CG streams and stuff, and they watched my stuff, and they say so First Second Books rejected us because our politics, and I did a book with First Second Books, and my book didn't got press because politics too. So we were both having kind of like this beef with first second books, and I was doing the indie stuff, and they reach out to me and told me, hey, do you want to make an actual book, an actual cool book with us? And let's make this great story we've been keeping for 20 years that we have in the backburns, and let's show them how it's done. And I really like that idea. And we came up with Crimson Wren.
It's, man, well done. I think Hostman again. Now we just back Crimson Wren.
Nice.
I told you guys about Hostman.
Thanks a lot.
Hal Hostman. Jose's art has ton of fluidity to it, says Jeremy.
Thanks a lot, Jeremy.
Double Stick Juice says it's not a detailed style, but the composition holds lots of detail. Yeah, it has the appearance of. Oh no, I know you do a lot of detail in some.
Yeah,
I've seen that before.
I made it look simple, which is another skill.
Yeah. Now you came up through animation, through what is that thing where you draw like
storyboards,
storyboarding. I can never remember what that thing is. Like that's how you get fast working in animation and storyboarding. And Jose's come out of that and blessing us with his talents here now in comics. How long is this book? It's quite a big book, isn't it?
We ended up at 145 pages. It's already done. I did the cover. I did all of that in, I don't know, 3-4 months. I was working on other stuff on the side, but it's already gone into the printers, and it's going to be a hardcover. So it's going to look pretty great.
Yeah, I think you want to grab this. And again, Clownfish, in case you guys don't, I mean, you should know them. I think they're about to have 300,000 subs. But great channel. They talk about very similar stuff that we talk about on this show. They don't talk about comics as much because, I mean, comics is
it's kind of that.
But they are into it, so you can you learn a lot about industry stuff. Obviously, games, TV shows, movies, and all that sort of stuff. But holy crap, Jose, I haven't seen these pages. These are all. Did you add these to the campaign recently?
No, they were there from the beginning, from the start.
From the beginning.
Yep.
Must have just
the campaign was up when I was already.
I remember this one.
That's one of the last pages in the book. Yeah.
Look at those clouds too. I like you mix sort of styles. Like this looks really painted, and then these guys are more like anime drawn.
Cell shape.
Cell shading.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute mad lad. Yes, it's insane. It's insane, Jose. Absolutely insane. That is Crimson Wren. Now I want to jump back to Shotgun. Go back that today.
Yes,
supporting good people and supporting amazing art, an amazing artist. Keep this man well situated to be able to pump out another 100 books this year and 100 books the year after, as he does. Back to Shotgun Samurai. I think we were up to, what are we up to now? So we checked out, hang on. We checked out Dragon Warrior, I think. We checked out Tales of the Ramen Shop. Now we get to Tofu the Ninja. Dude, this looks so much fun.
That's fun. I read that story and it's really good.
Oh yeah. I sent it to you to check it out. Yeah.
Oh, that cover, that Tofu cover, it's my favorite. It's my favorite piece of all of Shotgun Samurai. I really love that style.
There's a Sashi.
You got
Sashi
the ramen bowls over the naughty parts.
Yeah, thanks to Narwhal. Now you can get the ramen bowl version of that poster if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, he demanded it?
Yeah, Narwhal wanted it. So I was like, I'll put it on the campaign. Sure, that sounds hilarious.
It fits. Tofu the Ninja. Tofu and her sister Nato must infiltrate a rival compound and learn more about their mysterious leader, the man with the dragon sword.
Ooh.
Here they are.
Yeah, this one
is
is
just lying there in a suggestive position.
She's just relaxing, just the camera angle just happens to be in a opportune
upward
spot.
Yeah, I feel you.
I really love black and white art.
This one's me. I'm going to do the artwork for this one.
Oh, there you go. Artist and writer. One vision, one man, putting it out there. How do you have any time to play video games, Quaff?
No, not at all. I haven't had for years. I haven't had any time.
Jose.
I bust out my Switch for
get
10
those
minutes
books
before I go to
Jose's
sleep, but
reading.
that's it.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. That's all you've got. So you haven't drawn any more pages in this yet. You're still working on them.
Yeah, still working on that one. That's the only one that needs to be finished. The other 2 stories are completely done. So once I finish this one, then it's ready for print. I have it all written, so it's all written. Just gotta once I finish the the circuit, I guess you can say, I'll have more time to draw this.
Yeah, the press junket.
The press junket. That's a good word for it.
Jason Sandberg says, "Nice work."
Thank you.
Here we go. Now the original 288-page graphic novel, Absolute Mad Lad, black and white manga art, is also available. Is that a new cover? That looks like
That's
a new cover.
Brand new cover from Joe M. Sontag.
What a gun! What an absolute look at that. That looks friggin' amazing. Who colored that?
What's her name? Farah Nurmaliza. She did like Peregrine.
Oh, nice.
She's all over the place.
No, Farah's done. Yeah. We know Farah.
You gotta get color by
amazing.
Joe's covers have been very killer, man. Like I remember the one he did for Sarah Bomb. It was pretty cool. I really love that cover too.
Yeah, that's why I saw the Sarah Bomb one and I was like, I need this guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Why did I think the Quaff was some grumpy old guy? It's like unmasking Spider-Man. He's a kid. Are you a kid? Are you 19 years old?
No older than my child.
No older than my child. My face says yes, but my hair says no. So
yeah,
you decide.
Young features. if you dyed that hair, would you ever dye it?
No, I would never actually dye my hair.
Say original salt and pepper look. It's very distinguished. So you can read there about what the original Shotgun Samurai Volume 1 is all about. It got rave reviews. Lots of people love Shotgun Samurai. It's a fantastic, fun concept.
That's a huge book.
Shotgun. Hang on, let's see the book. Let's see the book. Let's hold it up.
There it is. There it is. Got a cool symbol on the back.
Is that comic book size or manga size?
It's like in between. It's like manga's like about this big, comic books about this big, so it's like it's.
I didn't know if you just had like big hands or something. You never know.
Oh, you know what to say about big hands?
I do. I didn't know it was that big. I'm buying. Well, that's the volume 1. So that's volume 1,
which is available.
How big is volume 2 altogether, all told?
Oh, well, this is a Legends. This is 48-page book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From here on out, I'm going to be doing
not volume 2.
I'm going to be doing smaller books, and then once I get them, I'll complete them into one volume, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this is volume 1, which is on the campaign. I found a old first printing. So if you want the Jose Garcia, I got I think 5 of them left or something. It's on the campaign too.
There you go. It's all on the campaign. Go check it out. There's lots of stuff here available if you like a little bit of Shotgun Samurai. And I believe you're going to jump on with Mike S. Miller after the show and continue the press junket.
Continue. Nice. They're drawing Shotgun Samurai for Drawn and Quartered, so that's pretty fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Jose, what else do you have to tell us? What's going on with Lumina Vox? What else is happening in your world other than drawing everything for everyone?
Okay, so yeah, I wanted to be on the show mostly because I want to give an update to all the backers, and I know a lot of the people who are watching this show are backers on the book. So right now, I'm about to finish Lumina Vox Volume 1 and 2, and I'm gonna be sending you the PDF files at the end of February, maybe March. It's been a while since the campaign is over, and I had a lot of setbacks. And believe me, even if I draw super fast, there's life always going on, right? So I actually, in October, I had my first baby. So that kind of, thanks a lot.
You were spending time with the missus. Well done.
Yeah, I was. So, so I didn't realize that having a baby kind of turned your world upside down. So
remember that thing called sleep?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't sleep so well last night. Like the baby started crying at 5 a.m. and I was like, "Oh man!" But you know how it goes. But
I know.
I really love that baby. And you know,
good to hear. Good to hear you love your baby.
Yeah, our babies are 2 months
baby?
apart. Yeah. I had
You had a
one.
baby.
What was it, 6 months ago? Yeah.
Yeah,
My
where did
first
that?
one.
CG babies. Adam Lawson
CG.
had one not too long ago.
Oh, nice.
I actually had a baby just as CG was starting.
Wow.
And then no more since then, thankfully. My productivity has slowly been getting back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took an absolute nosedive.
Once you get back to your normal level, another baby's coming. You'll see. And then bam.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what I love about here on CG, because mostly on outside this bubble, like kind of like all my friends which are my age, no one is having babies, so there's no one to talk about this kind of stuff. So I really love coming here to CG and seeing something a bit more traditional, right? Like seeing people having families, having business, and all this kind of stuff. It's critical thinking is kind of like a breath of fresh air, you know. Like I really enjoy being in these kind of spaces, right?
It makes it when they, you know, when we get out there and argue with people on Twitter and in the comment section, they always say like, "Oh, you're an incel. You've never touched a woman before." Like, I get this quite often. We're all married with kids, which is this is what normal people look like. That's what is happening here. So Lumina Vox it's getting close.
Yeah, it's getting close. I did kind of I indulged myself and I finished volume 2 before I finished volume 1. So I'm pretty much sitting on volume 2, and I'm gonna deliver volume 1 and 2 in a couple of months. And I want to tell the people that the last time I was on this show, I was working on webtoons on a webtoons stuff for a contest. So I took that down, and in this campaign, and thank you all for your patience, I will be adding that book instead of the previews I was going to do for my other projects. I'm gonna add that complete webtoon story in comic book format, printed, so you will receive 3 books instead of just 1. And that's kind of like me trying to make up for all this time that it has taken me to reach this project, to fulfill this project. So that's what I want to say right now. That's the state of Lumina.
Good,
I really hope people will like these books. 3 books, more than 200 pages, 250 pages. 192 are in color. The other 60 are in black and white. So I really hope that people enjoy that and keep the trust on me. You can trust on me, so we can move on to future projects, and maybe I can get the trust of the backers back. You know. So I really want to say I've been working on stuff. I haven't stopped. I put a lot of books, and now Lumina is gonna be finally delivered in the next couple of weeks.
It all sounds very good, man. I'm sure you will be able to achieve that. People have, it's not like you've just completely disappeared. People have seen you out there, you know, just pumping out, 140-page books and doing things and working with the Quaff. So speaking of, just one last question before I let you go, Quaff. Hostman asks, is the Sashi tofu poster the one with the noodle coverings?
Yeah. You can get the one that just says a Sashi tofu poster. Oh wait, no. That's the ramen poster is the one with the coverings. Yeah,
the ramen poster is the one with the coverings.
So, honestly, I mean, if you back the poster tier and you want the ramen one, just send me an email and I can switch it out for you. Just we'll organize something if you want to switch it for the ramen thing. But
all right, we have to let you fellas go. Now this is the campaign that's actually live here. I think you picked up a couple of backers here. Oh, nice, up to 81 backers. Fantastic to see. Thank you to everyone who's backed it. Let's see if we helped out. We did. We got that one back. That was Hostman. Excellent. Amazing. All right. I want to thank the Quaff and Jose for joining me here tonight and listening to me rant and ramble.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So Hostman wanted the one without. So you're all good then. I think you're all good. I think.
Yeah,
so.
that's the one without the. That's
Excellent.
the one without the.
Excellent.
Oh, you want the one? Okay, you're good, Hostman. Yeah, you're good.
He's all good. He's all good. All right. Thank you guys. That was a lot of fun. I want to thank you for coming on and joining us and sharing your wares with the chat tonight. The biggest thank you of all, though, as always, goes out to the wonderful, amazing, incredible, spectacular, and phenomenal Sexiest Chat and all of CG. I might be going on to Pop XP tomorrow. I think I am. I'm not going to guarantee it. So we'll see. It's kept getting pushed back. So we'll see. I hope I am. And yeah, other than that, I'll probably see you tomorrow. But until then, I hope you have a great night. All right, everyone. Bye.
Hail the chat.
See you later, everybody.
Individually, we are weak like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty fat.